Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Only one option, light it up. Heart is pounding out my chest, the blood boils inside of me. Looking at the walls around me, closing in, I think what's it gonna be? Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Got one option, light it up. Everything burns! Light it up, let's go! Light it up, let's go! Everything burns! Light it up, let's go! Light it up, let's go! I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns! Everything burns! Bones are shaking out my skin, I got tingling in my hands. Moving like a lightning strike, I'm on tonight, so just catch me if you can. Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Got one option, light it up. Everything burns! Light it up, let's go! Light it up, let's go! Everything burns! Light it up, let's go! Light it up, let's go! I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns! Whole house packed, not here to make friends. Do or die moment, I love it this tense. Who am I taking out thinking you're next? You're next. Everything burns! Light it up, let's go! Light it up, let's go! Everything burns! Light it up, let's go! Light it up, let's go! I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns! Everything burns!
I got tired of Yoshi. I'm just gonna start because I don't feel like waiting and I really want to play Ape Escape. Um, I just got back from the gym. Hi to whoever is here. I just got back from the gym and I realized that I'm weak as hell. I realized I can't lift for shit anymore. Um, and long story short, like, I just, I guess I gotta get back into lifting. Um, I used to have like I say home gym in like a really rough sense. Like I had a weight bench and like 100 pound barbell that I got from like Walmart for like 80 bucks or something. It was super cheap and I was like a lot heavier at the time, so this thing could like barely hold me. But that was like I need that again. I need something like that to like keep me from like I don't know, getting fucking weak. Like I like having something at home like helped me actually do it. Like I have a gym membership, but like you gotta go there, and sometimes, buddy, I don't feel like getting out of the house sometimes. Um, Especially like I don't know if the weather's bad or if like I had a really rough day at work the day before, some shit like that. Like um it's just hard to like motivate yourself to actually like get up and go sometimes. So like I don't know. I was just thinking about how I want to have something at home for my gym related things. Um, so that's been the forefront of my mind today. And I don't know exactly how that led into me having a desire to play Ape Escape, but it did. So I'm gonna play Ape Escape. Let me see. I did a lot of changes on my stream layout. Um, some are bad and some are good. I actually don't like how big the image in the background is. I kind of wanted it to be tiled smaller. But I sort of fucked up the sizing, and it's a bit of a pain in the ass for me to like remake this image because of I'm just lazy. Um, is really it. And so I just have it like kind of bigger and it looks I don't know. I feel like it looks kind of tacky to me, so like I'm going to fix it eventually. I know my stream layout is like tacky is part of it, but you know, there's some artistic direction involved too. Um Anywho, I finally fixed how scenes work. I didn't know that OBS had scenes that you're supposed to click to go into like the new screen and like do the fade effect and all of that. Um, I fixed my chat. I fixed pretty much everything. So now I just have to like tighten up um, the actual layout. But anyway, I have Ape Escape here. Um, I also have a new controller. It's a new 8-bit because that's what I had before. I had an 8-bit do, but I usually will just say Abadoo, and everybody's like, "What the fuck are you saying?" um, so I have a new 8-bit do controller. Um, that I don't remember exactly what type it is, but it's like honestly great. Oh my god, I love the voice acting in this game. When I was a kid, I like needed to be Spike from Ape Escape so bad. I wanted to be this guy so bad. Yeah, I just thought he was so cool. I'm so glad that these like two kids just happen to know like a super professor who like is making a time machine. We don't question that. They just know this guy. I think it's fun like in these like fantasy universes the um when like the protagonist just happens to like know like the kind scientist or like the kind professor in the area. Like we just our small town that has like the scientist guy who's making a time machine and it's not a big deal. I should probably put Spike Ape Escape on my Kinney list, because like that's just me being true to myself, right? Like that's just me acknowledging the reality of it.
It actually works. We did it, Natalie. We did it. The time station is complete.
Like
Don't have time for
Yeah, like, deadass. Like, the time machine works. We just sent 2 children into, like, prehistoric era. This game's fucking awesome. Um, so it should go without saying that, like, me playing this game,
Spike, can you hear me?
um,
You must listen carefully.
it's like a super
Something
childhood
awful has
favorite of
happened.
mine.
There's been an accident. The time station has been activated by Spectre, and you're being transported back in time.
Dude, Spectre is like one of my favorite villains of all time.
Dinosaurs roam the earth. Spectre has sent the apes back in time to try to change the course of history. His plans for world domination have begun. And if we don't stop the apes, history will be changed forever.
If we
Our
don't stop
only
the
chance.
apes.
2 of my gadget inventions.
Oh, I love how he calls his thing gadgets too. I always thought that was like so. It's such a good word, a gadget.
The apes and send them back here. The stun club can be used to
God.
defend yourself.
Okay, so the music in this game whips ass. Like everybody probably knows this, right?
They'll be stunned.
Okay, he can shut up. So the music, they hired like a like professional like drum and bass guy or something. Like he's like some sort of like he was like known in the music world already. And that like I feel like didn't happen at the time with video game music. Also the controllers in this game, the controls are so wonky, so like it's gonna take me a minute to get used to them again. Like jump is on R1 for perspective. And then you like manually control the like whatever's in your hand with the right stick. So this game, as far as I remember, I could be totally wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure this game was like kind of made as like a tech demo for the DualShock controller. Like just kind of showing how having the dual sticks instead of just the D-pad and the buttons like was beneficial to, you know, kind of creative gameplay and that sort of thing. So I'm pretty sure it was a tech demo, which is why it's like so... The controls are so weird. They're so unusual. But yeah, this game is a big childhood favorite of mine. I was obsessed with it. I was obsessed with like... Okay, so... Oop. I forgot I have rewind. That's gonna happen a lot. There we go. That's the button. So like camera control is on L1, which is not intuitive at all. So one of my favorite features in Ape Escape, yeah, DualShock was like revolutionary. Like, if I hadn't gotten like the woke mind virus and switched to a Pro controller to play 14, like I had been playing everything on a DualShock like PS3, PS4 controller for like years. It was absolutely my controller of choice. And it still kind of is. Like, ultimately, I feel most comfortable with a PlayStation controller, but I have, like, kind of re-taught myself how to play. Basically, my metric for a good controller is how comfortable is it to play Final Fantasy XIV. And the Pro controller that I'm using, like, feels a lot better for camera control and character control. So, like, ultimately, it is just better for me in that game. But, like, my heart is always with the DualShock. So, anyway, yeah, like, I get it. I kind of switched to a Pro controller by, like, the insistence of a friend at the time. And at the time, I was kind of like, well, if this person says it's good, then it must be good. So I tried it, and now I'm just used to it. But I think if I went back to a PlayStation controller for 14 especially, like, I would just be, like, right back at home. And, you know, with regards to Final Fantasy XIV, like, I started playing that game on PS3. So, like playing 14 on the PlayStation controller was just, like, how it was for me for a long time. I didn't switch to PC until Stormblood. And I got kind of late on the Stormblood train. Like, I didn't get it at launch. It's the only expansion I've never gotten, or I didn't get at launch. But anyway, my favorite feature in this game is the monkey book. I was obsessed with the fact that, like, these monkeys had, like, names and, like, levels and stats and little, like, descriptors and shit. I don't know why, but that just, like, tickled me as a kid, and it's, like, always stuck with me as my favorite feature in this game. So I will check the monkey log, like, at least relatively frequently. Oh, right. Return is on start because nothing about this game's controls are normal. And like a problem that I have, again, not to just talk about Final Fantasy XIV, but like I get so used to the way that game controls that when I try to play literally anything else, I'm like, well, that's not how it works in 14. Oops. Oops, I'm a little sauced in the game. But anyway, so I can probably beat this game in a couple of hours. Like, it's not a long game, but there is something, like, really fun about 100%ing and, like, going back into... Oh, shit. What is the button for speeding up? I guess I should read the instructions. Oh, they're blank. Oh, there we go. Use R1 to jump, speed up. To speed up, press R1 button when swimming underwater? Is that what it is? Yeah. That doesn't feel great. But let me see if maybe I'll change my mind. Oh. You go down by pressing L3. This game is so weird. Oh yeah, and then there's the catch. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, that's definitely going to mess me up later. Okay. Gotcha. So, yeah, this was a personality defining game at the time. Like, I have played this many, many times. And every time I play it, I have fun. Like, it's just a good, little, cute, quirky PlayStation game. And I know, like, everybody, like, knows the little people monkeys, right? Like, everybody knows these little fucking guys. But do they know them like I know them? That's the real question. Let's see. Also, I wanted to talk about streaming because my stupid ass was like, in like January, I was like, I'm gonna get back into streaming 100%. I'm doing this, no problem. And then I immediately just did not do that. So I do, ugh, you little fucker. I do want to get back into streaming, like, at least relatively more frequently, but I think the reality of it is I just can't, like, I just can't make promises. Oh, that was a good shot. Damn. Gotcha. I actually saw a thing on Fangamer with the Peepo monkeys on it, and it was, like, it made me so happy that, like, Ape Escape was getting... like, any recognition in, like, 2026. But, yeah, like, what I was saying about streaming is, like, I don't actually know what I want to do. And I feel like my opinion on it changes so frequently, that, like, I just can't be like, yeah, I'm gonna stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or whatever, like, make a schedule. Like, I'm just gonna do it when I fucking feel like it, I think is the reality. And if I start to do it more often, then, like, yay, you know? So, I just had the urge, and that's kind of why I hopped on. Also, my, I'm, like, doing the big brain thing where I use my screen tablet as a third monitor. So I can, like, I'm gonna try to, like, I don't know, be better at, like, looking at chat and things like that. Just habits that a good streamer should have. But it is vibes-based, like, 100%, which should come at no surprise to, like, anybody who knows me, is that I'm super vibes-based. Fuck that guy, damn. Jesus. Ow. But yeah, so we'll see where things go. There's a lot of stuff, like I was saying earlier, that I want to clean up on my OBS. So if I can, like, motivate myself to do that, then, like, maybe it'll motivate me to stream more, too. Okay, you want to die? But But, you know, we'll see. Because I have also been, like, really, like, stupid back into 14 lately. Like, where I'm, like, can I do the T-Rex? I feel like I need something. Can I just get him? Okay, this will work. I don't think I'm supposed to do it this way, but I'm going to. Give me him. God damn. Alright, fine, I'll fucking whack him. Is that what you want? Okay, you can't get me. You can only go in a straight line. Okay. maybe I'm wrong. What did he say? The T-Rex is very aggressive and won't be hurt by your weapons. Hit the T-Rex and run with... Oh, I don't have the slingshot, so I can't do this. God, this song fucking whips. The loop is a little bit short for my taste, but, like, it's a good-ass loop. I think that's kind of one of my major issues with this game in general. Like, with its music is really good, but some of the loops are, short. And then I'm like, I'm tired of listening to you already. Did I have more to say? No, I guess not. I guess I'll just end stream. I'm all out of things to say. That's all I needed to talk about. No, I've actually been, like, great lately. I don't know, like, I won't go into, like, my entire life history because I feel like I do that enough. I do that enough in real life anyway. Okay, I do have to do the T-Rex. So... Oh. Like, lately, I restarted a medication. I had been on an ADHD medication, like, pretty much, at the very, like, the tail end of, 2024, which was, like, a super volatile time in my life. So, I was on ADHD medication, and, like, I genuinely think it was, like, helping, but there was, like, a snag with insurance. So that's what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to make him bash his head into the... Here, do it. I swear to God. There we go! That's right, baby! I bet, like, people who like speedrun this game are, like, so excellent with their precision. I actually have never watched an Ape Escape, speedrun stream or anything like that. I should sometime, because I imagine there's a lot of, like, specific technicalities and how you, like, this game is, like, super, like I keep saying, it's, like, the controls are weird as hell, so, like, I bet it's interesting. Give me a new gadget, baby. Is it Monkey Radar? I think it's Monkey Radar. Yeah. So anyway, I had this ADHD medication, and then I stopped taking it for a while because, like, my insurance was, like, being funny about it. And they basically, oh my God. Holy shit, they just kill you. I don't think I've ever failed this. Okay. Damn, they were dead ass. You are not going to fucking get this wrong. Oh, is there another one? This one literally did not have a monkey in it before. That's weird. The long story short of it, though, is, like, I restarted the medication, after insurance finally like wasn't trying to charge me $2,000 for 3 months of medication. I restarted it, and I think it's been helping a lot. Like there's a couple of medications that here's my guy.
Hello, Professor.
Hello, Professor. Remember me?
The future leader of the new age. That's right. Apes will soon rule the world. Just as
I love this guy.
Spectre, what's going on here? What are you planning to do?
Spectre, oh yes. You're the monkey
Spectre,
that
oh
performed
yes.
at the amusement park.
What? He's that cute little monkey that everyone loves to come and see? But how?
Yes, that's right. I stumbled onto this incredible invention of yours. This peak point helmet.
Peak
And it's
point
given me
helmet.
remarkable knowledge and great powers.
That's why they're called
And now
Peepo.
I
Peak
plan to
point.
rule the world. And I owe it to you, Professor.
Spectre, you must listen to me carefully.
God, I love this
It's
game's
true
voice
that the
acting.
Peak point helmet will augment your intelligence to heighten levels when it's worn. However, it is still incomplete. It's never been tested and may be very dangerous to use. I advise, no, I insist that you bring
The pacing is so funny. Like the pauses are like huge.
Are you kidding? I'm sorry, Professor, but it's too late. I've already made duplicate helmets for my new army of apes. There's no stopping us now. The future is mine.
God, he's awesome.
Don't try and trick me into giving this helmet back, Professor. I'm smarter than you.
Don't try to trick me, fucking idiot.
I've already sent my armies back in time to rewrite history. No longer will humans be the dominant species. I will rule this world. Don't bother trying to stop me.
He's so good, dude.
Huh. Spike will find you. Just wait. You'll see. We're not gonna stand around and let you take over.
Spike? That little runt? He doesn't scare me. I've got a surprise for him.
God. The way that he like mind controls people.
Now here's my chance. I'm gonna have a great time destroying you and showing you who's the real hero.
What's happening? What's wrong with you? Do you realize what you're saying? Do you know who you're talking to? Snap out of it. Pull yourself together. Can you hear me?
It's no use. Somehow he's been brainwashed and he's being controlled. by
Somehow
Spectre.
he's been mind
That's
fucked
right,
with.
Professor. You're very perceptive. The boy you see here isn't the same anymore. He works for me now. I'm in control, and no one can stop me, especially not you. Well, I've got to go now.
He does this so quickly. Like if you want to like CinemaSins the timeline of Ape Escape, he goes from like being the monkey in the circus to like being the guy with like where did he like print out the emblems and like get this chair and that kind of shit. Like he just like the first thing he did when he put on the Peak Point helmet was like go to like a printing station and like printed out some logos and like got a graphic designer to like design it for him and stuff. Oh. Oh, right. I need to add my gadget. I think that's usually how I do it. There we go. Ugh, the fucking bees, dude. Oh my god. Annoying as shit. Alright, 2 monkeys. Ugh. God, how many fucking monkeys are in these things? They're like getting digested. Oh yeah, certain monkeys like recover faster. There we go. Alright, let's see. Get out of here. But yeah, what I was saying about the medication is I do truly think it's actually helping. And it's like really, ooh. It's really helped with my, general focus, as you'd imagine, being an ADHD medication. But it's like helped my mood a lot. Oh, he just walked right in. I've been doing a lot of, like, what do you call that? Mental health work, I guess. Like, I've been, like, getting, like, a new therapist, trying out different, like, medications to help with, like, mood swings and that sort of thing. Like, just, like, problems that I've been having, especially within, like, the last, like, year and a half. So, like, that's been kind of my journey. Oh, this is the monkey with the gun. Oh, fuck. There we go. Kind of crazy that he's got a gun and you just don't, like, take the gun from him. Imagine if it was, like, Ape Escape, but you had a gun. Spike, I need you to kill all these monkeys. Like, that would be fucked up. Instead, they kind of do something more fucked up. They do, like a Flowers for Algernon, from what I have been told it was about. Oh, these controls suck ass. I actually might not even do this. It's, like, just so much easier for me to just swim past and, like, just avoid the fish. Yeah, I mean, so here's my confession. I don't actually know Planet of the Apes, other than, like, it was, I don't remember. Like, I don't know. I know from, like, the Simpsons musical, where they, like, did, like, a Planet of the Apes musical, but I don't actually know, like, what the twist is. Because I just don't remember anything ever. But yeah, like, deadass, if it had Peepo monkeys in it, you know I'd be on that shit. So, anyway, yeah, I've been doing a lot of, like, I don't know, self-help stuff lately, that I think has been going, like, really well. And I feel like just recently, like, I started, like, this sounds so, like, corny, but I started, like, reconnecting with my, like, Final Fantasy XIV character in, like, a way that, like, was just, like, super validating. I was just like, wait, I missed this guy so much. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I really like the Femhealth that I was playing. She's still, like, a character of mine that I'm, like, developing. Like, she's still there. She's still within my lore. But, like, I guess I didn't realize that, like, a character that I had for, like, you know, 13 years was going to be, like, a guy that I just started missing eventually. It's, like, kind of funny, I guess. So I've just been, like, kind of reconnecting with that aspect of, like, I don't know, myself. And it's been great. So I figure I'm just gonna, like, you know, if it don't hurt, don't, you know, if it don't hurt anybody, it, you know, just keep going, keep doing what makes you happy. Are you, oh, he's phase shifting. I see. That's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, come on. I don't care if I take the hit, to be honest. Nice. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just, like, kind of one of those things. Like, I'm back into 14. I'm happy about that. I'm actually, like, really confident in being able to, like, talk about the stuff that, like, the, like, kind of, like, personal things, which I'm obviously not going to talk about in detail. But, like, I just feel, like, way more stable all of a sudden. Like, and, you know, I suppose it's just, like, a good combination of, like, mental help, and medication, and, like, where I'm at, like, with work, like, in the house. Oh my god. I don't actually remember, I don't think I talked about this on stream, because I haven't streamed in a good while, and when I was streaming the Pokemon movie, But there was a if you follow me on social media, you may know this story. But there was an incident in my household. So I recently, like within like last February, I bought a house. And that was like, you know, a big thing, a big adult thing for me to do. I was able to, you know, save up a lot of money by just like spending 3 years not having to pay rent because I was the in-clinic technician at the veterinary hospital I worked at. But anyway, long story short is I bought a house and it came with a really shitty old lady bathroom. So the tiles were like super cracked, and eventually a hole started to like seep into the... Okay, what is with this monkey? Like, I'm just chasing him into nothingness. I think I have to get him to calm down. We could just be doing these loops forever. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, this is a cool feature of this game. Whenever you it like takes out a track of the music whenever you crouch. There we go. It's that easy. Yeah, so the bathroom started developing a hole in the floor. You know, and the tiles were all cracked and it was like just letting moisture seep into the subfloor. And so it had started to rot. And there was a lot of rot that we later learned. So I was going to be having somebody new rent one of the rooms out in the house with us, like a friend of mine. So I like wanted, you know, I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe now is going to be the time to get this bathroom fixed. You know, and the hole was getting worse, and it just, like, it was not a livable situation, and it hadn't reached the point, thankfully, where, like, you could, like, fall through the floor, per se, but it was going to get that bad. It was a spot that, like, you had to put direct weight onto pretty constantly when going into the bathroom. It's not a big bathroom. These things are really cute. Oh my god. So... yeah, so I decided to hire a contractor to get that done. It was good timing. I happened to, you know, be fortunate enough to have, you know, a little bit of expendable income, but to, like, invest in the house. I don't really consider that expendable. And so, like, it wasn't, you know... it wasn't going to be, like, a huge major expense. It was going to be, like, maybe a couple $100 to, like, just patch the floor, and, you know, get some new tile down and call it a day. I had been originally quoted $600, and I was like, yeah, I can do that. Now, to be fair, this was a dude I found on Craigslist. So, like, we had used Craigslist before, for getting the flooring redone in our, one of the bedrooms. I guess there's something else out here. So, and it was like, you know, we bought the flooring, talked to this, you know, guy on Craigslist and said, hey, like, can you install this for us? Just because it was going to be better to have somebody who, like, just has familiarity with the, you know, with flooring and just doing it right. So anyway, so this guy, you know, I show him pictures of the hole, I show him pictures of the flooring, and it's not a big bathroom, it's a, like, 25 square foot bathroom, and he says, yeah, $600, I can get this fixed up for you, and so what happens is, I, you know, give him $600, and he comes over, and he's like, actually, like, after he tears apart the floor, he's like, actually, this is worse than I thought, so we're gonna be talking, like, full subfloor repair, you know, and new tiling, obviously, and he, was like, well, you're probably gonna have to get a new tub, because we're gonna have to take the tub out anyway, so, like, there were a couple moving parts. Oh, is this, where the South Park characters are? Yeah, there's like Kyle and Stan and Cartman or something in this level. I'll look at them in the monkey log later. So yeah, so what really, like, what ends up happening is it becomes a bigger project than we had originally anticipated, and that was like, ugh, okay, you know, slowly the scope creep was starting to starting to hit me. And so we eventually came to the conclusion, like, we probably just need to renovate the entire bathroom at this point, which was going to cost, ooh, Jesus Christ, which this contractor, after, you know, tearing the floor up and seeing what the damages were and the, like, the rot and that sort of thing, he's like, well, that's going to be, you know, somewhere around, like, $2,800, total, like, for, parts and labor, which I have no idea how much something like this is supposed to cost. I am a, you know, a first-time homeowner. It's not a big bathroom, and that sounded like a relatively normal cost for me. So I eventually was like, yeah, you know, let's do it. And so here's the thing I didn't know about contractors. You're not supposed to pay them up front. I didn't know that. Like, I just didn't. And, you know, you can call me stupid or whatever for, like, thinking that you pay a guy to do a service. Like, you pay them and then they do the service. Like, as you would with, like, a product or something like that. And he was also buying products. Like, he was like, I need money to like, buy the supplies, buy the materials. Damn, that guy didn't stand a chance. So I just went with it, you know? And so I had sent him, at this point, I had sent him most of the money. No, I had sent him all of the money. Yeah. I sent him everything that he had expected out of me. And then he just dipped on the project entirely. So he left the bathroom completely demolished. Continued to just ghost me constantly when I tried to reach out. Or he'd say, like, I'm going to be here. And then he just wouldn't show up. Oh, I guess I can just do this. Easy. Easy. Oh. Stop working. But yeah, so he eventually just starts bailing, and I, you know, obviously, I have a sneaking suspicion of what's happening, because I had basically, you know, I had given him all of the money that he wanted, and he doesn't, why put any more effort into this project? I've got all my money. Oh god. Don't do this, Spike. There we go. Your reward, a monkey. So he, you know, the long and short of this story is that he stole, about $3,000 from me. He never returned, and left my bathroom completely, like, inoperable. He had hooked up the toilet. He had had the decency to hook up the toilet. But there was, like, no flooring. There was, like, holes in the subfloor. You know, all of that. No working tub or shower. He had just, like, left the tub sunken into the ground because it was rotting into the ground. And it was just, like, not good. And so at this point, I'm like, okay. Like, so I'm getting scammed. How do I get myself out of this? And, like, I was going to pursue legal. Wait, how do I... Whoa. Not that. Maybe I should read the instructions. Right. Use the sling black shooters. Right. Okay. Oh, I do need R2, and R2 is bound to speed up. So I'm gonna have to change that real quick. Controllers, where is that at? Input? I'm sure there's an input somewhere. It's not controller presets, right? No. I can continue my story though, while I'm working on this. Maybe. Why can't I find the fucking... Like... Oh, I'm just stupid. Alright. Bindings, settings... I think I just need to remove this right now. Well, no, I don't need to. I might need to remove rewind later. I don't know if, because this game, like, it does utilize, like, pretty much all of the buttons. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so, I ended up, seeking, like, help online. Oh, I don't need to use the bullets. How do I switch? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I ended up seeking help online, and that was like how I got through it, basically, was recompensating the money lost, which I was very grateful to be able to be successful in getting most of my funding back. I didn't ask, you know, we asked for $2,000. Technically, I had lost more than that at that point, but, like, there was, like, work and plumbing that got redone, so, like, I did pay for some of the service. It's just, like, kind of an exuberant amount to spend on demolition, but it is what it is. So, at least, like, in the end, I was able to, get my bathroom back into shape, you know, functional, and all of that, and, you know, it was very stressful. There were people in and out of the house constantly. It was stressing my animals out. They would sometimes leave the bathroom wide open with holes in the subfloor, and at one point my cat Dante, went under the house, like, beneath, you know, he went through the floor because he got curious, and I had no idea that they had left it like that. So then I had to, like, start getting fucking, like, mad at them, you know, and I was like, bro, like, you need to close the door, like, I have cats, you know, like, and I said that in the beginning, because I was like, before we start, like, I'm going to, like, I'm just gonna let you know, like, I have animals in the house, so, like, don't leave the door open, or, you know, like, don't, like, prop it open so the cats can get out, or something like that. Like, I'm not worried about the dog, because, like, he'll just stay next to me the entire time. But the cats are a different story. So yeah, I was really mad about the Dante thing. And the worst part about it is I wasn't even home. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Bro is vicious. Oh, at least he dropped 3 cookies. Like, I wasn't even home at the time, so I didn't even know that he was missing, and he had gone missing, but, like, he came back because, Rin, like, shaked food or something, and Dante is incredibly food motivated, so, like, it's, thankfully, like, it's not hard to get him to come back home, and that's, like, the one thing I'm really thankful for with all 3 of my cats, is that they are, real food guys. So you just, like, shake the, shake the treat thing, and they'll be there. I fucked up. There we go. Oh my god. The way that I, like, looked away and ran right into this fucking bug. Alright, can you give me a cookie? Thank you. So, that happened, and this was over Christmas, too. Like, dude, this dude did this to me over Christmas. Like, what a fucking evil guy. Like, I don't know, like, I hate to, like, pull out the, like, and it was Christmas card, but, like, literally, it was fucking Christmas. Like, there was just, like, no joy and love in that guy's heart. All about the fucking money, baby. There we go. Yeah, so that ended up getting done, like, right around New Year's. So, like, after a month of no bathroom, like, we literally didn't have a bathroom for a month. I was showering at Planet Fitness, because I had I have a Planet Fitness subscription, but, like, I don't have the, like, guest version. Oh, I'm gonna die. So, like, I wasn't really able to get Rin in, and we had a new person moving into our house, like, and I didn't have a functional bathroom. So it was, like, not great, But, you know, I'm just glad it got done at this point. I literally just took a bath, like a post-gym bath, and oh my god, like, just having a bathtub, dude. I fucking love my bathtub now. So I'm just trying to, like, you know, it's like, well, that, well, that happened. Thankfully, that's, like, probably the most interesting thing that's happened to me in the last couple of months. Like, other than, like, just me getting back invested in my 14 character, which, you know, is what I was saying earlier. Just me being, like, incredibly autistic is really what's happening. Alright, I don't like these guys. But they drop many cookies. I don't think I need to do this again. I like that. I think this room is empty, I guess. Weird place. Oh, I see. Come on. Oh, you breathe fire. I should have known. Alright, jump over there and start shooting me. The stun club is, like, the most valuable weapon in this game. Like, you get a bunch of other things that can, like, potentially stun the monkeys, but the stun club is, like, once you start, like, working with it, like, it just does it. Okay, that was that room. Can't get in there. So yeah, now that the bathroom situation's over and, like, my medication situation has improved, I feel pretty good. There was, like, a snag with the electricity, which was really interesting. So what happened was, okay, fuck off, brother. What happened was, I tried to switch electric companies, but I didn't realize I was under contract. So they tried to hit me with a cancellation fee of, like, $300, and I was like, well, wait, I truly just did not know there was a cancellation fee. Like, if I had known, I wouldn't have done it. So they were like, okay, well, why don't you tell the new company that you're going to rescind your, like, desire to be a client. They'll send the proof of rescission to us, and then we'll just hook you back up. I'm like, sick, yeah, like, go for it. And then I can just bail on the old company whenever my contract is done. So then the new company, like, this is, like, such a fucking messy story, but, like, then the new company was trying to hit me with a cancellation fee. It had been less than 24 hours. And I'm like, absolutely fucking not, brother. And so it was just, like, a mess. And this was right before the ice storm happened. So, like, everybody in Texas is worried about, you know, losing power. Because of both the collective trauma of what happened, like, 4 years ago, with the ice storm, that, like, people, like, literally died. Like, that was, I wasn't in Texas whenever that happened, but I knew people who were, and it was, you know, they lost power for, like, multiple days. It was, like, super, super cold. The roads were inoperable, and if you, like, couldn't get out of your house, like, you were just fucked. Yeah, thankfully I was not in Texas at the time. That being said, oh shit, I gotta fight Jake.
I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Alright.
This is just between you and me. Follow me.
Follow me. Okay. Yeah, so this was right before the ice storm that that the electric companies are being, like, finicky with my power. And I'm like, okay, well, like, just as long as I don't lapse in power, I don't really care. Just get it sorted out, and you'll never guess what happened. I lapsed in power, so they shut my power off. Oh, I'm fucked. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. I can't keep up with that. Okay, well. Well, this ain't happening. Yeah, so... yeah, Texas winter is, like, it's really annoying. and they just don't do anything for the roads at all. But yeah, so they lapsed in my power. Oh, Jesus. They lapsed in my power, like, literally the day before the storm was supposed to hit. And so I was freaking the fuck out. I cannot believe I won that. I was freaking the fuck out because they shut my power off, and I was like, brother, like, the storm is going to hit in, like, literally hours, and you're shutting my power off. So I had to, like, basically get on a new contract, and so now I'm with the old company for another year, and I have to pay more money, blah, 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 and I'm just like, well, at least I didn't pay the cancellation fee, just really, really annoying homeowner stuff. Like, I feel like getting the house was obviously a good, like, financial, like, investment. Because, like, renting is, if you can get out of renting, you should, is really what it is. And I was just fortunate enough to be able to get out. Oh, do I get the, oh, the fucking hula hoop. Yeah, like, I was lucky. There was some luck involved in me being able to be able to buy a house, like, at my age. Because, like, the job that I work isn't necessarily one that makes a ton of money. Like, I'm a veterinary technician, so, like, I make above minimum wage, but, like, not that much above minimum wage. So, at least what the minimum wage should be. The minimum, like, ability to live. But, yeah, literally, like, there's a lot of scary things that come with owning a house because you don't have, like, my entire living situation is in my hands, for multiple people. So it's not just mine, but it is other people's, like, well-being. I love this level, by the way. This is, like, an iconic song of all time from Ape Escape. Ah, so nice. Yeah, so, like, then, you know, I'm buying a light fixer-upper, so I know that, like, there's going to be some work that needs to be done, but I wasn't really expecting all of it to happen at once, which is what ended up happening. So, like, that's really the scariest part about, you good, man? I fucked that up. There we go. There's, like, a lot of scary stuff involved with homeowning. Oh, not exit. I'm gonna need you. And, yeah, you know, it was kind of the thing I was dreading. You know, just, like, having to make huge investments in the house, like, not that long after having to make huge investments in, like, a down payment. Because, like, the down payment was, like, my entire savings account, you know, bar, like, a couple $1,000s, and then I had to use a couple $1,000s, oops, oh, I fucked that up real bad, I had to use a couple $1,000s to make a down payment to get the truck. I had to get the truck in order for, my roommate to be able to work, because he doesn't have his own car, so, like, it was either going to be, like, I was in a position where I could do it, but it's just, like, a lot of big investments at once, and it's, like, not, it's, it's very scary, especially, like, coming from a place where, like, I did have that buffer because I was able to save, and then suddenly, like, all of that money is gone, and I'm just like, oh, so it was, like, pretty scary for a while for me, and I definitely, like, it definitely affected my mental health, because, like, money anxiety is, like, a big thing for me. Just, like, kind of coming from a household where, like, we weren't, you know, my parents weren't well off, and we were, like, we, like, teetered on, like, lower middle class is, like, kind of where it was. Like, by the time I started, like, remembering things, I remember we were, like, at least in a position of, like, I wasn't worried we were gonna, like, have to, like, like move or like lose our house or anything like that, but it was definitely like we didn't have tons of money. Whew, normally I take a lot longer on that, so I'm glad that just worked. So like my parents instilled it in me pretty early on to be like very anxious about money. Like to the point where like I remember this time with my mom, where like I spent $30 on a book and it made me so fucking anxious, dude. Like I was anxious about having spent $30 on a book. Like that's where we were at with money anxiety. And I like was working a job. I had no reason to be scared. Like it was just like this insane feeling I had. All right, let me save real quick just so I have it just in case, cuz God forbid. But I do want to look at the I want to look at the monkey. I want to look a little bit at the monkey log. Okay. Let's go back to Fossil Field. Okay, so we looked at those guys. Now we have Shay just chilling. I like Shay. Dr. Monk. Hachu. Oh, well, I guess I'll deal with this when I get there. So never mind. I like Gornet. It's like Garnet, but like Gornet. Scotty. Coco. Aw, Jay Thomas coming out of his shell. Barney. Marquis. Wow, this is George. They had to use George for somebody, and it was this fucking guy with a gun. That's where Curious George is now. Existential philosopher. Oh yeah, here's all the South Park characters. We got Kenny, we got Kratman, as opposed to Cartman. Papu, Runt. And then I think I didn't get Kyle or Stan, but they're there too. Basil, lamenting his lost love. Pushy little dude. Shot a hole in his foot, oh my god. That's the soul of a poet. So, here's my thing with Ape Escape. Here's the moral conundrum of Ape Escape. You do the Flowers for Algernon thing. You, like, give them the ability to be, like, neurotypical. And, like, you give them a greater intelligence, and then you, like take that away from them. Like, is there not a moral dilemma with this? Yeah. Sorry, I'm really bad at looking at chat, but, yeah, the money anxiety thing is so fucking real, dude. Like, and, like, even just, like, one instance of, like, being, like, financially insecure or something like that, like, that it fucks with you. And, like, I just spiraled super bad, like, anytime I got scared about money, because, like, it's really hard not to. Like, oh my god, like, I'm gonna lose my house, I'm gonna lose my... Like, I'm gonna have to, like, adopt my pets out because I'm not gonna be able to take care of them anymore. Like, that's where my mind would go. Okay, get this fucking ape, brother. There we go. It's like, I know I can get him. But, yeah, like... I forget what I was saying exactly. But... It's crazy how trauma works, I guess is really my point here. It's crazy that, like, you don't have to go through a lot, but, like, you will remember it. Like, it's really annoying, I think is just kind of the human experience of it. Nice, first try. Come here, bud. Like, unfortunately, there is an element of it that, like, I guess everybody is going to, well, I say everybody, like, people, the working class of our generation is probably going to go through a lot of, like, money stress and money anxiety and trauma in that regard just because of the way the economy is. Not to get into it, because I will be completely honest. The political status right now, as bad as it is, I try my best to not read what's current right now. Like, I do hear things tangentially through people, and I don't want to say uninformed, but things right now are, like, so bad that, like, it's just really difficult for me to, like, kind of maintain my own mental well-being while, like, paying attention to what's happening in the world. Like, that's a kind of a little bit of my, like, selfishness, I suppose. But, like, man, I got enough problems. I cannot, I do not have the capacity right now for some of the things going on in, like, in the world that are outside of my control. And that's also a big part of it, too, is, like, there are things that I can do within my control, like voting, and oh my god. I know voting is one of those, like, it does actually help. You know, you do speak with your vote, you know, as much as, you know, people think that, you know, like, oh, it doesn't really matter, I'm just one in a bazillion people, and it's like, yeah, but, like, everybody thinks that. Everybody thinks that they're, oh, whatever, you know, whatever, what's one more person, not a big deal. And then, like, then you're in a situation, you know? So, like, I don't know, I'm trying to be, like, a little bit more active in that regard, but, like, also, yeah, like, I can't, there were, like, some groups that I was in, or, like, some friends that I have, or, like, coworkers, that sort of thing, who are, like, trying to, like, tell me the details of, like, what's in the Epstein files, and I'm just like, ooh, man, I don't think I can handle that right now. So I've just been kind of, like, about, like, everything going on. I think I need my slingshot to kill this guy. Cause, like, it's just really, it's not good, dude. Okay, what is, I want to kill these guys. Cause they're gonna fucking shoot at me. So, yeah, like, I am just trying to get by, and, like, it's, I mean, I felt this way, you know, I say when, like, when things were the most talked about with, like, with Palestine and that sort of thing, is, like, I want to be an active participant in helping, but I also, like, I have to do things for myself in a way that, like, is not, you know, like, I cannot constantly worry about these things that I have a limited control over. I can, you know, spread word, and I can donate when I can, but, like, I can't stress myself out for not being able to, like, solve all the problems in the world, you know? So that's, like, I don't know, a thing that I've been kind of thinking about, with things going on in life. What is this? Can I get that? Oh, I think I climb. That's, there's fall damage. Ugh. Okay. So, yeah, like, I don't know, I'm just trying to keep things realistic, because I think, like, social media also, like, there's high expectations to, like, be able to have the mental capacity to handle, like, everything happening. Like, why aren't you spreading the word more? Why aren't you doing more? And it's like, I cannot, and this is, like, kind of me, like, in my own head, but, like, you can't be like that. Oh, I hit rewind. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you don't want to instill trauma onto yourself, you know, tangentially through the things going on in the world, if you can avoid it. That is all to say, like, I guess I'm just realizing, like, how much I really have to, like, I have to look out for me, you know, and I think that's a thing that's easy to forget, especially whenever so many people are going through things that you may think is, like, worse than what you're going through, but it's like, you can't look at it that way. It's like that image of, like, the two dogs in the mud, and it's like, how deep was the mud? Depends on who you ask, you know, and it's like a little dog and a big dog, but, like, that is, you know, that is how it is in life. Like, you have your own problems, and you want to be aware of the things and, like, help people and that sort of stuff, but, like, you do also just have to look out for yourself. And so that's the kind of stuff I'm learning. Not that I was, like, I don't want to make it sound like I've ever been, like, like, I am hesitant to, like, go to protests and things like that because I'm, like, terrified because of the way things escalate. And it's, like, horrible that that's working, you know, to, like basically scare people out of, you know, self-expression, which is exactly what happens in a fucking police state. Like, oh, God. But anyway, I'll change the subject because I know that this can get, like, really, really stressful, and, like, that's not the vibe, brother. We're just catching them apes. And let me see, what time is it? Oh, this guy takes me over to the island. I know it's probably only been like an hour or two, but I think what I'll do is I'll end up finishing the beach, and then taking a break. Just because I want to make lunch and I want to play Final Fantasy. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna finish the Arcadian today, so I'm excited to do that. How do I get in here? Oh, I smack them. Yeah, this is this kind of level. Just a heads up. The inside of this dinosaur is very cartoony. The fact that you can, like, swim in his acid and you don't get hurt is a choice. Or, like, the bones floating in acid. Like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, but I think, once I'm done streaming, I'll make some lunch, hang out for a little bit, do Arcadian. Yeah, it's a 4 level. It's a 4 level. There's no two ways around it. And yeah, if you're around later, Kilo, and you want to do Arcadian with, because I think me and CXP are gonna do it, that would be fun. I might not do, like, voice, just because I've been kind of, like, I don't know, I've been a little bit more recluse lately, which is just kind of how I've, how I've been dealing. I'll, like, return to, like, public chats and stuff. Oops. Whenever I'm ready, but, like, I need these sorts of breaks sometimes, I think. It's been really helping me. But yeah, you're more than welcome to join. I'll ask whenever we do it, because I have to coordinate with CXP, so I have to figure out when he's available. Whoa. Oh, do I need to get my... Bro's got a fucking gun inside the dinosaur. I think it's gonna be later in the day anyway. Like, I didn't want to, like, completely... Like, I think I want to still go to Aldi and, like, do a little bit of grocery shopping before I hop on 14. But yeah, I'll let you know. I am excited about the rest of the Arcadian. I feel like I need a refresher as to exactly what's going on. But, you know, I think it's super cool, and I think the vibes are just fun. Even though people are, like, dying of, like, super cancer or something. Oop. Oh no. Oh, dude. This game has amazing game over screens. Maybe when I finish Dexter, like, I have 2 more monkeys here. I'm gonna finish this and then maybe, like, get a couple game over screens, because they're honestly, like, they're unique. Oh, fuck. Dude, I need to make chili. Oh my god, dude. You just, like, instilled something feral within my brain. Like, I need to make chili right now or else I will die. Like, holy shit. Maybe, okay, I am going to Aldi. I'm gonna get shit to make chili. I'm, like, literally gonna go bang on Rin's door and be like, we gotta go to Aldi right now, brother. My only beef with chili right now is the beef, because beef is super fucking expensive. Sloppy Joe's, yeah. Well, that's just as good, but I'm gonna make fucking chili. Man, Sloppy Joe sounds good as hell too. Yeah, Sloppy Joe is basically just chili in a sandwich bread. Ugh, this thing is disgusting. Like, what is this? But beef is, like, mad expensive right now. And I, like, don't care enough about beef to, like, spend $12 on a fucking like pound of beef. So I end up using ground pork in my chili these days, because pork is still incredibly cheap. And I don't know why, because I've honestly started to like pork more than beef. Maybe I'm crazy for it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get some stuff to make chili. Throw that shit in the slow cooker. I love a good slow cooker chili. Like I haven't really been cooking lately. Oh, whoop. I've just been kind of like, so part of the problem I've had with my ADHD medication, like one of the bad side effects, besides some like a little bit of insomnia, yeah, is that I've also been experiencing some level of like inappetence. So like I just don't make nearly as much food because I'm not hungry. Which like I don't exactly want. Like I was trying to lose weight. I still kind of am. But I also want to like get a little bit like muscle mass back. Dude, a grandma slow cooker is like the ultimate gift. Like any like grandma cookware, that's awesome. But yeah, like I just haven't been cooking as much lately because like I've just been kind of tired and kind of not feeling like it. I haven't been super hungry enough to justify like making like a full bowl of stuff. That I've just been kind of making like chicken wraps. Let me get a couple of game overs. Let me save first. Oh, did I accidentally enter this level? Oops. Well, hold on. I'm gonna exit. I love the snowy level music in this game. God, it's so good. Exit the stage. Yeah, like I think doing a slow cooker meal is going to be a good way for me to get back into cooking instead of just making like air fried chicken wraps and shit like that, because that's really just all I've been eating is like I'm either eating popcorn or like air fried chicken wraps. Because I have like a really fucking good air fryer. Like it's like one of the few like kitchen appliances that I have that I fully invested in. It's a Ninja like dual caddy air fryer. Oops. Good as fuck. Let me get a couple of game overs and then I'll wrap it up. Maybe run to Aldi, get some stuff for chili. Make a little sandwich. But it's fun to get back into streaming and stuff. I know I don't ever really do it for longer than like an hour or two. It's kind of like my ideal gaming amount of time is like for like an hour and a half. I guess I can go here and just keep dying. Oh, rice cooker. Yeah, I used to be really like, why do I need a rice cooker? I can just cook rice on the stovetop. Cooking stovetop rice is fucking annoying compared to just having a rice cooker. I was like so naive. Like I don't know why I thought that I didn't need a rice cooker. Alright, kill me. I don't know how many lives I have, so I might have to do this a few times. I mean, the air fryer, or not the air fryer, the rice cooker that I have is just like a $30 or $40 like rice cooker that my mom got me on Amazon. Oh, you're good. I stream at really weird times whenever I do actually stream because I like wake up super early. Like I'm usually like awake by like 7:30 or 8. So like by the time I like want to stream, I'm like it's like 9 a.m. But like it's all good. I also just stream at stupid times. Unfortunately, I guess I should call my sleep schedule, like, in quotations, normal, because I do wake up at, like, work times. But, like, I don't want to. I want to sleep in. I just can't. Alright, give me a game over. How many lives do I have? Okay, this is the last one. Oh, I can just kill myself with this. Nice. But yeah, I am hoping to try and stream more. and just kind of get in better habits of like streaming for X amount of time.
Get up and go get those apes.
That's like my favorite one, actually. Get up and go get those apes. Okay, I'm not gonna kill myself 4 more times. Maybe I'll just play a compilation at some point. But there's like multiple unique dialogues for different characters. Spectre's are obviously the best one because he's the best character in this game. But anyway, thanks for joining me on this journey. Go get those apes. Like, so fucking funny. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up and go make a sandwich and stuff. But yeah, thanks for joining. I'm gonna try to stream more, I hope. So maybe I'll do it again soon. And maybe I'll keep playing Ape Escape. Will I finish Kingdom Hearts? Who knows? We'll never know.